Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And we're underway. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries to stroke it through. And it's been taken straight back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide. And he's there to cut it out. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows. Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the finish! He's delivered all right! Southampton take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, he's broken through. Hits one! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still
going for goal! Danger averted for now. Southampton claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Massive leap! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Out to the right. Has gone out. Could move up a gear here. Lobs it in gently. Knocks it away. Deftly done. Cut out in the nick of time. And we hit half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Southampton head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. As the game right on edge. So we're into the second 45. Perez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a goal! Perez. Bergkamp. Just about up to the hour now. And the counter is on. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's been levered clear. Chance to break. This could... Has a pop! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Cuts it out. And he's straight offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift. Southampton are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
How about a shot?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's got options out wide. Now the counter. So that's it. It is all over. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Southampton definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
I thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So off we go then. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Defoe! Oh, that was close. Forward it goes. Sunderland are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last... Billet! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. He's got options out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, good ball. He spotted the run and played him through. Tries a shot! And he's done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Sunderland take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Coaxed through there. Beautifully done. Hits one! Oh, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And it's played forward. Barry. Sunderland are leading with half-time drawing close. Across the field it goes. And here's the chance to counter. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looks to dink one in. Half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Sunderland leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Sunderland carrying a one-goal lead. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Barry. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. That is terrific skill. Tries one!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of need. Billy! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that's been levered clear. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes. Grealish. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. This is purely a case of poor end product. They've got to add more pride to their work.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward, tings it out wide. A Really good feet.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Grealish. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sunderland hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And if you did just miss it, Gibson! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Header! Another chance! Goal! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Coventry have an early lead. Good start.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Looking to get within range. He's had a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good idea, just poorly executed. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He gets past his man. Has a hit! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Newcastle have lost all of their last 5 away games. Gorgeous control there. Aimed in towards the centre. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Looks to dink one in. Gets wrestled off the ball. Fence has got rid of that. Solano. The first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Coventry deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Coventry come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now a chance to break. Played out to the right. Quick glance, a big chance! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Coventry take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing feeling the other.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. And now the breakaway. He's picked him out. Oh, great! And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Great leap! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. Real chance! Forward it goes. Dyer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He could be in here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's gone for it!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Time added on, 4 minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And out it comes again. Cut out in the nick of time. Now the counter. And time is up. Coventry come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well...
Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Good ball. Gets the better of his chance! Defence has got rid of that.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that should be the keepers. And the counter is on. Nottingham have now gone 5 games without defeat here. This could spell danger. And the shot! Forward it goes. And that's sprayed out wide. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Breaks on here. So who can spark this game into life? And now the breakaway. Plays it out to the flank. Striding for... That's a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Hoists it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Nottingham can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Shooting chance! It's bounced out! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
That's a decent ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Dashing forward at pace with a delicate ball. Clears it out of harm's way. He's... Oh, real danger here! Placing it up to meet it! Not well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And out to safety. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Driving on now, what can they conjure from... Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Longstaff. Right through the middle. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kings it out wide. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's gone for a throw-in. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's one! It's anyone's ball. And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already up for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Blackburn have yet to collect a single away win so far this season. Could be a chance here. In for a hefty challenge. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He's left his man. Here it is, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Forward it goes. Looks to clip it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to switch the play. Reed. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Plays it over to the other flank. He spotted the run and played him through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Strong punch. Plays it out to the flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Everton playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
A real chance to break. Goes long. Big chance! Must be! Tries a shot!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Quick glance, going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Away from immediate danger. Oh, shooting chance! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets it upfield. And he's going long. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That is terrific skill. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And the weighted pass. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Chip through. And here's the chance to counter. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Everton showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets it back.
Blackburn merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
This could spell... And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Blackburn have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Looks to dink one in. Defender's on the back foot. It's got through to him. He's got away. Face to face with... Has a pop! Yes! He's done it! Save the best for last!
Blackburn are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Blackburn, and that's it. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Everton could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And already we're underway here. Van Nistelrooy! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that. Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
And that is going to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition.
So, a breakthrough already.
Giggs. Beckham. Looks to dink one in.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Gorgeous control there. Chance to shoot. Manchester are so shapes to shoot. Liverpool are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0.
He gets past his man, and a header! They've done it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two...
Van Nistelrooy! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Evra. It has got through to him. He'll hit it. Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Sticks in a foot to win it back. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's come through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now, can he capitalise? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. He could be in. Giggs! They score! that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Manchester. The first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like, hits one!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Liverpool have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Cleared away. Now it's Mane. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, that had to be more accurate. Gets it upfield. Now it's Mane. And it's Mane. And now the breakaway. Whipped in. And he's cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Beckham! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Manchester take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Keeps everyone guessing.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Beckham. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It's got through to him. Going through. Delivery. Heads it! Oh, should have put that away.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Chooses to go back. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Beautifully done. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And that's it. Manchester playing victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to. Hits one! Surely this time! He's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's got through. Can he find a fit? He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester have an early lead. Good start. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Manchester themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hoists it forward. He's got away. Aguero. Manchester have won their last 5 home games. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. West Ham have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And here's Aguero. And it's Sterling. Sterling! He's pulled off a fine save.
Sterling simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Carrick. He's had a look. He's gone for it. Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Aguero. Lampard. And it's played forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Manchester are in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Moore. Away from immediate danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Aguero. Aguero has a pop! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Manchester are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Plays it out to the flank. Fired deep towards... Towering header! Oh, he put himself into a great position. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Out for a throw. And here's Aguero. Gets on the end of it. And the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
West Ham keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Carrick. Has a hit!
Mahrez. It's on a play. He's had a goal! They've done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Manchester totally rampant here. Lampard. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to cut it out. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was stuck.
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. There's the whistle, and here we go. He's looked long this time. Besai. Chelsea, very much. Chelsea have a free kick. Besai. Essien. Lampard. Battles to win it back. Looks to clip it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
To throw in. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And that's a throw. Hit long and direct, and it's got through. It's come through, has a pop! Lampard. Essien. It is deadlocked. Aimed in towards the centre. Out to the left it goes. What a ball this has turned out to be. Zola. Makaleli. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it high. He's picked him out. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Knocks it away. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Luton playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Ince. Driving on, he could shoot here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the wing. And that's been won straight back. Well, there's something you don't see every day. And the counter is on. Oh, good shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward.
Here it comes. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Luton can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's gone for it! He can pounce on that! In for the follow-up! Same again, same outcome.
Chelsea really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you, he's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's played forward. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see...
Has a hit! He's delivered all right!
Watford are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Watford take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
A real chance to break. It's going for goal!
Watford are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Leeds going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Well, that's where he wants it. Tompkins did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chance to shoot! Danger averted for now. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Tompkins. And the finish! That's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Towering header! Taken with style! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Watford have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hoists it forward. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Watford sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Plays a clever pass. Massive leap! And the second time sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence.
Shoots! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Watford in 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Moves it over to the other flank. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Gets a good foot in there. Brings it forward. He's pinged one through here. And the shot! More. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. It just hasn't stopped working.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tompkins drives it forward. Looking to break out here. It's on a... shapes to shoot!
Leeds keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of...
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Forward it goes. And here's the chance to counter. As he picks him out. And the shot! And out to safety. Contest no more, it is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Leeds have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground.
And that's that. Watford comfortable winners, and a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Watford won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game in stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'm going to pick Coutinho. I call him the ferret because he can slip into places and cause trouble before opponents can react. Loves to get between the lines and then get his head up. A real creative force.
Okay, interesting. And that gets things running.
averted for now.
Oh, sweet feet.
João Moutinho.
He's gone for it! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
João Moutinho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Over to the left. And that's sprayed out wide. In again. Cut out in the nick of time. Wolverhampton are yet to taste defeat at home. And help's available out wide. In with a header! It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Wolverhampton take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hoists it forward, he's picked him out, he's got the ball, he's got the space.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
And it's João Moutinho. Goes for goal!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's played forward. Floats one over. And that's been levered clear. And here's the chance to counter. Nelson Semedo. And there's the end of the first half.
So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Wolverhampton come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Gets up to head it!
Well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Ruben Neves. Nelson Semedo. Turns and goes back. Plays it out to the flank. Semedo up to meet it! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Wolverhampton take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Plays it out to the wing. Gets on the end of it. Gets a good foot in there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So here comes the substitution. And the through ball is intercepted. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to get it forward quickly, cuts it out. It's come loose. Now shoots! Goal! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He spotted the run and played him through. It's a fine challenge, and it goes his way. And he's there to hoof it away. He's had a look. He can get that clear. And that is that. Wolverhampton emerged victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Wolverhampton were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.